That's what I put on my lip. I done had this for a while. Good morning. Happy Thursday, y'all. Last day of work. Baby, it is only a half a day. Yes, I got my coffee here. I'm just going to do a little bit. I got my sandwich right here. Y'all, girlfriend, boyfriend, oh boy, I tell you what, I've been using this primer, do it work? I don't know. It's been pretty warm out here in Arizona. And baby, I ain't mad. I ain't mad, honey. Cause honey, back home, I was telling my sister, or she was telling me, that they expecting a snowstorm. I think she said tonight, and it's supposed to go all the way into Saturday. But that's iffy. Because can't nobody really predict. Look at that. My widow's, what you call that? Cupid's bow. Ain't that cute? Can't nobody really predict what's gonna be what. Yeah, I've been making my I've been putting on my dark because my light is in my purse. Okay. Girl been coming out chocolate. Yep. Get through this work day. Y'all, I want to come on here. I woke up early this morning, probably about 2. Don't quote me on that. Earlier than when I would normally wake up. And you know what? I come to what come to mind was time. Time. I'm 60. I just turned 65. Happy birthday. Okay. Living like a 65-year-old months before, maybe a year before. Okay. And realizing, you know, just thinking about time. We waste a lot of time. I was thinking about my grandkids, the ones that are incarcerated. And I'm like, wow, they're in their 20s. not realizing that because they're incarcerated, we think they have time. Well, I mean, you know what kind of time I'm talking about. But we think that they have time. But them 20 years go fast. You know, being 20, 25, 30, they go fast. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no 401k. You ain't got no money saved up nowhere. And ain't even thinking about it. Y'all, we need to think. I wish I was thinking when I was in my 20s. Yeah, baby. You know what grandmama used to always say? Get a job. Get a job. But back then in the 90s, the beginning of 2000, wasn't nobody think about getting no job. Not where we lived at. You can get you a side hustle, you know, because you around all the black folks. And black folks be peddling, you know. We would peddle amongst one another. You know what I mean? Oh, that eyebrow gone whacked out again. Yeah. Yeah, she whacked out again, y'all. You know, we'll peddle amongst one another. You know, you buy from me, I buy from you. That's how it was. You know. And then we had a white folks. They'll come and whatever you peddling, if they like it, they'll buy it. You know. We wasn't thinking about no 401k, no retirement, Social Security, stuff like that. But I'm telling y'all, you that listening, my subscribers, think about your retirement. Think about if you got a 401k or some money stashed up somewhere. If you don't, you need to stash some money, honey. Because the way our government going, you better learn some skills on how to dig a hole and get in it. And I ain't talking about no grave. I'm talking about where you gonna lay your head in. Because you know what I see out here in Arizona, a lot of our Hispanic families, man, they moving in with one another. They saving their money. They driving nice cars. They doing their thing. They open up their businesses, you know. And I ain't mad at them. I'm mad at us. Yeah, girl. I'm mad at us because we can't come together. Honey, we can't come together. I got the news on. Yeah. I had a minute or so. We can't come together. Why? Because we always trying to scheme on one another. Our heart ain't right. We as a people desire to take from those that don't have. You can have way more than me and see me with my 2-3 biscuits and you want my biscuits. Wow. We got Hispanic families. We got Asian families. They doing their thing. I was just watching a video where the girl lived in Atlanta and she went to a mall. And they got a new Publix. And who's running it? The Asians. All up in there. But with us, baby, going to a Publix and us in there, I doubt if the floor be clean. Yeah, now I'm not saying everybody have the wrong mindset, but I don't see no thriving black businesses. When I had mine, check this out, girl. I was selling shoes at one point. Now, I wasn't in no department store. I didn't have no, I wasn't in no mall. I started out in my house. And then I was able to go and rent a little storefront inside like a little boutique building. I just had a little closet. All right. But I fixed it up nice. It was really nice. And it was a beauty salon in there. And the girl, she had her, her patrons. And they come through. I give them my card, let them know I was selling shoes and stuff. And I sold some shoes through her customer. They get their hair done. Come check out the shoes. Buy a couple of pair. I wasn't selling them for no high price. $10, $15. You buy 3 pair, you get 1 pair free. Like that. And then me and the girl, I got to finish my eyebrow. Me and the girl, we'll sit down and we be talking about how we can, make more money. Because the landlord gave her full range of that building. And it had multiple rooms in there. Because one lady came and she was going to do nails. Right? But I don't know what happened with her. She came, brought all her stuff in there. And she had just got out, excuse me, y'all. She had just got out of school, but she had some clients. And she brought all her stuff in there, set it up. Set up her stuff. Ready to rock and roll. But y'all, she never came back. It was like, Dad, what happened? Gave her time to come back. 1 month, went into 2 months, 2 months, went to 3 months. The number that we had for contact, it was never no answer. Oh, wow. That eyebrow. You gotta fix that. That is really how my eyebrows make, y'all. Okay, so just got distracted. But she never came back. But the bottom line is, I liked it, the spot I had. Matter of fact, I loved it. But I just had to let the people in the community know that I was there. And honey, me and that girl, now, I was renting from her. She was renting from the landlord. Okay, I was doing my part, paying my portion. And basically, I was only supposed to be there for 6 months because it was a 6-month trial. Because us is this, baby. Now I'm paying her. She's supposed to be paying her spot, and then she had another lady in there that was doing hair as well, and they got to be friends and stuff like that. So she was paying for her chair to do hair. So me and the girl, we sitting up in there, we sitting back chatting and everything. Landlord come up in there. He was like, where Miss so-and-so, so-and-so? I said, well, she's not here right now. And she was never hardly there. And these people go nuts. She was never hardly there. She had a dude she was dealing with. She lived way on the south side by the airport. And that was like about a 30-minute commute. And so, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting distracted. She was never hardly there, so the landlord let us know she haven't been paying no rent. He getting reports that there is illegal activity going on in the building. Ain't supposed to be going on. Honey, I told mine is legit. Showed him my papers. Showed him the contract me and her had drawn up. And I was legit. He didn't tell us we had to leave because he wanted to talk to the girl. But my point is that the girl, she messed up a good thing. She was running behind the dude. He was doing some illegal stuff. They got in trouble. She didn't go to jail, but she was borderline. And then she come up in there and she was trying to hurry up and get her clients and make her some money. But she had been missing in action so long. And, I'm like, why we can't come together? And I'm saying all this to say, I watched a video last night, y'all. And I had seen this young lady before. She had made a couple of videos on what she had been going through living in a luxury apartment. She said she lived on the 21st floor. She said the elevator didn't work. She said at times they didn't have no heat. She said it's supposed to be a luxury apartment. But anyway, she was telling her story about her daughter and how her daughter, let me lower y'all a little bit, how her daughter wanted a BBL. Yeah, one of those things. And She said her daughter had a boyfriend, they had a baby, and she was in and out of her first boyfriend was very abusive to her, and then the second boyfriend was verbally abusive to her. But she said the girl is very intelligent. She got 2 associate degrees. She's working on a bachelor's or something. And she always kept her little job, in and out of job. She said, but she took care of her baby, but for some reason she wanted this butt job. And so she said she took some of her taxes, paid on that. She said she had bought her daughter a brand new car, but the boyfriend got a hold of it and tore it up. She said so her and her husband took the car, went and got it fixed, and she couldn't have the car back until she got herself together. And so, oh my God, Lord be a shield today. And so she said the following year, the girl, she was paying on this BBL. She literally couldn't afford it, okay? The mama couldn't afford to really pay for it neither, because, she was busy trying to start her own business, okay? So she's telling the girl, hey, you got all these problems because the boyfriend's trying to take the girl to court to get custody of the baby. So she was saying that, maybe you should get your money back and, take care of your business with your baby daddy. And then later on, go get your BBL if that's what you want to do. Sorry, y'all. I feel like I'm talking out my... yeah. So, she said she was just talking to her, trying to get her to make some sense because the girl, she really didn't have a place to stay. She was staying with her mama. And she was afraid that the court was going to take her baby because she didn't have a place. And, she said that she gave her the first month's rent and security deposit to go get her a place. Because the girl really didn't have no bad credit or nothing. And, she was good at getting a job. Y'all, this woman said her daughter went all the way alienation on her. She said she just stand up there trying to talk some sense into her daughter. She said her daughter reached back and bust her in her mouth. Honey. And they was in her bar. Now, I guess that's what she was trying to open up, some kind of bar. And she said her and her daughter got to fighting, literally fist fighting. And she had these dreadlocks in her hair. She said her daughter pulled out her hair. Yeah. Down to the follicles, honey. She got a bald spot in her hair. And the daddy was there, and he was trying to break them up, right? I guess he worked some kind of security. And he trying to break them up. And now the daughter, she said the daughter was punching her, just like she didn't even know her. And she said she was just so hurt. She couldn't believe that she was literally fighting her daughter. And she said the daughter somehow got the daddy's gun out of his holster. And now the daddy is fighting the girl because he don't want the girl to shoot the mama. And say the girl standing up there telling her that she hate her, she can't stand her. She called all kind of B's and H's, and told her she was gonna kill her. She was gonna kill her. If she got that gun upright, she was gonna kill her. And so now, since the daddy was tussling with the girl, she ran and called the police. Okay. So the daughter got arrested. Okay, and the mama is filing charges. The girl is facing 2 counts of felony. And she said what it was, but I forgot what the felonies was. And she was like, she had to go down there and file a restraining order, because if the girl was able to bond herself out, she didn't know if she was going to come back and try to tear up her car or what. So she said she had to close down the process of her business because it sustained some damages while they was in there fighting. And she was saying how she had been helping her daughter. I gotta hear. I better hear it. She had been helping her daughter out for some time, y'all. And I'm like, I started crying myself. Yes, I did, honey. I started crying. Because I'm like, baby, somebody that you done struggled and you done gave life to, because I tell you, back when I was having my kids, the first thing the doctor asked you, do you want to have an abortion? Yeah, when you find out you're pregnant, you're like, oh, congratulations, you're pregnant. You gonna keep it? You gonna keep it or what? Yeah, they will ask you that. They will ask you, you want to have an abortion? Yes, ma'am. And this girl fighting her mama, done pulled out her hair. And now she's saying that, she hate to take her daughter through that. Now her life is ruined. Now she ain't gonna get her money back for a BBL because she in jail. And all that money is wasted. And, she was kind of like in about if she should pursue the charges. But in some states, once a felony is I say created, sometimes if you don't pursue it, the state will pick it up and they'll go forward with it. Yeah. So she was asking a question about, what would you do? What would you do if your daughter, maybe, honey, I had a situation with my granddaughter, and that shocked the hell out of me. It did. Now, she didn't hit me or nothing. She didn't curse me or nothing. She just had a plan. Yep, she had a plan, y'all. She was trying to get to her boyfriend, and she know we wasn't gonna stand for that. Although, she's of age, but she come here and he's here on the other side of town. I'm like, you in the state you ain't never been. My granddaughter ain't never been out of town nowhere unless she go out of town with me. Okay. And you in the state you ain't never been. But now you want to go way on the other side of town, and I don't know where you at because you want to grind? Girl, honey, they took drastic measures. Yes, and I appreciate that. Oh, she found a way to get up out of here. Yeah, she did. She did, honey. Honey, she had my son thinking we was doing her so wrong. And I'm like, baby, I tell you what, that little, what you call it, that little scheming she did, it cost her a baby. Yep, she got a baby now. And y'all, that hurted me because I wanted my granddaughter. She's very intelligent. You know, I wanted her to, go back to school because she was fresh out of high school. Go back to school and get her degree. Ooh, look at them eyebrows. Get her degree and get a decent job. Make some money. Not selling for a little, what do you call it? Basic wages. Ooh, I missed them eyebrows talking to y'all. Ooh, I just gonna have to do till I get back home. Yep. And I'm like, now you need a degree. But anyway, the woman filed charges on her daughter. She feeling some kind of way about it. She was asking a question, what would y'all do? And I'm like, I thank God ain't none of my kids put their hands on me because I have boys. And how would I deal with that? You can't never say. You can't never say how you would deal with something like that. And say you don't want to deal with nothing like that. That your kids have enough respect just to walk away. And now, honey, if they can't get no money from their parents, they killing them. And that's what this lady was saying. She don't know what this girl's capable of. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. These eyebrows. So I'm like, now my granddaughter got a baby. I never met the baby. I seen the baby. But y'all, I tell you, I have a pit in my stomach that I would have hoped that my granddaughter was woman enough to come back and apologize to me and her uncle. And she have not. She have not. I was at the point I was going to get that girl my car just for her to have some transportation so she can, get back and forth to work. Baby. Yep. I was going to be there for her. But how do I meet the baby? Huh? They're in a whole different state. And, oh Lord, I messed it up. In a whole different state, y'all. And something going on. They don't want grandmama around. Yep. Something going on where they don't want grandmama around. Because you know what? I ain't going to bite my tongue if I know you wrong. You wrong, you wrong. Ooh, my nose is burning. If you wrong, you wrong. And ain't nowhere in the world I would have let my daughter or my son wrong my mama, and we ain't gonna go to my mama and get that thing right. Baby, you done put a curse up on yourself. Anytime a child disrespect a parent, the Bible says you have a heap, you are heaping coal up on your head. Because he tell the kids to obey the parents. Okay? Honor your parents. Respect your parents. Now, it also said that in the last days that the kids will turn against the parents in the last days. So we are in the last days, y'all. Cause baby, these kids is no holds barred. Coming up behind the parents, shooting them in the head. Why you gotta shoot them in the head? Shoot them in the back or something. You know, hold on, y'all. Okay, hey, I'm back. But yeah, that was really devastating to me to listen to that woman's story about her and her daughter, and then thinking about my granddaughter. Baby, like I said, she didn't put her hands on me. But she sure schemed to get herself up out of here. And you know what? I hope that she have a world of regret. Because I want to say, if you didn't, I think she watched my video sometime. If you didn't slip and slide your tail way on the other side of town to be with that boy, you wouldn't have that baby. And you could be in a whole better place. Because now you got to get a babysitter. You may not have no regrets on having that baby. But now you got almost 21 years of trying to figure out how you going to feed and clothe your child. Yep. And honey, getting paid $15 an hour, that ain't enough. Honey, it ain't enough. Not when rent is over $2,000. Okay? One day it's going to come a time your mama ain't going to want you staying in her place. She going to want it to herself. So y'all, I just want to add that think about your time and how you spending it. Because we are wasting time. With all this foolishness, you don't have control over your life. You think you do, but you don't. Because the Bible says your life is nothing but a vapor. And honey, how do you get rid of a vapor? Yes. At any given time. We wake up in the morning, we get clothed, we go to work, or try to get to work. Some people don't make it to work. Some people don't make it back from work. Some people don't make it back from their vacations. Y'all, redeem your time wisely. Okay? Enjoy your time wisely. We ain't got time to be fighting. We ain't got time to be bickering. We got time to repent, though. When the blood is running warm in your veins. Yes. And honey, I pray that us African American families can come together 100% better than what we're doing now. Okay? I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta get out of here and go to work. And I'll see y'all in another video. Later, babes.